All right, we're back again. But these are not the correct players. So the top 8 was decided really by a clean cut. There were 8 players on 12 points, and if they had all intentionally drawn, they would have locked up the top 8 there and then. However, Table 2 have decided...
Well, yeah, Lewis has got 13 points, and basically Lewis can knock Kieren down.
So Lewis has decided to dream crush for Kieren, and he's playing for positioning because he couldn't be eliminated from the top 8 anyway.
I think it's actually a bad matchup for Lewis.
So
he's playing black-white Pox.
So Lewis... Oh god, I can't... Anyway. Lewis, what's his surname? Lewis Dreamcrusher.
No elves. I don't think anyone's played elves.
No, I don't think so.
It's Lewis Marchbank. Marchbank?
Marchbank, okay, and I'm going to spell Kieren wrong now, just for Jack. How do you actually spell his surname?
Where's the team status? Whatever. Kieren.
McCallum, yes.
Yeah,
okay.
you spelled Kieren wrong.
I have spelled Kieren wrong. But that was for Jack. Where were I?
Oh, I hope Kieren wins.
I mean, I'm hoping for Kieren to win. Like his opponent is. I mean, is it a dick move? It's not really.
Because he's already guaranteed top 8, and I think he doesn't want to play against Merfolk because Aethervile's is a bit of a problem for the deck.
So he's gambling on being able to knock fish out of the top 8.
Yeah.
All right, so this is probably tactically the correct thing to do, but must feel pretty bad if you're in Kieren seat. You know, you've got top 8 locks up, and your opponent won't let you sneak over the line. No turn 1 vial. And I assume this is going to be some sort of discard spell out of Lewis here. He's fetching the turn 1 basic swamp.
It's win-lose draw. What am I doing?
Yeah, here we go. Inquisition. Straight out the gate. And Kieren's hand's quite nicely redundant. He has 3 lords, Akira, and a Spreading Seas. I assume you take the Spreading Seas here, right? I don't know.
I
maybe,
don't think it's a problem.
Probably not.
It might be later, but
It depends what his hand is. I can't see what his hand is.
stop round timer. Yes,
Oh,
let's
yeah.
do that.
They have less time than this. So it looks like it was the Spreading Seas he took. So he's left all the cards to do the same thing in Kieren's hand. Which implies he's probably got a fair amount of creature removal.
Yeah, like things like Bloodghast are terrible in this match. Yeah,
He's
Thank
on
you.
fish,
yeah.
not Lewis.
We've seen Kieren before on camera. He's on fish. Lewis Marchbank, he's not on fish.
No.
He's on I hate fish. Is that a bitter blossom I see?
Yeah,
at turn
it's
2?
black-white Pox.
Yeah.
They have some amount of token.
Pretty good start. Bitter blossom is tricky for Kieren to deal with. Although he doesn't he's going to attack through.
I don't know, if you start seeing Pox being played.
Oh
then,
yeah, because he can sacrifice the land that's an island.
Yeah, or just, if Kieren just gets stuck at 2 mana.
Yeah.
There's no flagstones yet.
No. So I haven't actually seen a lot of Black White Pox played.
It's pretty good. Double black.
So this is Thoughtseize. So
12 already.
Kieren has added a Master of Waves to the hand since it was last seen. I imagine the Pox player is not too concerned about Kieren getting to 4 lands just yet.
No.
But on the other hand, if he does get it, that's a pretty big play.
Kira.
Kira is potentially problematic. Okay, push the Mimic. Play a tap land, and so go. And Kieren is left with no play but just to crash in with the Mutavault. This is looking like a disaster for Kieren. I remember this may knock him out of top 8 contention. There's Liliana. I imagine ticking down. Yeah.
Ticking up.
Ticking up, rather.
Yeah, play land, get back Bloodghast.
Ugh. So there is a land, which is good news for Kieren. But the thing is, he's just going to run out of Lord, and that's going to get eaten by Liliana. And the beat down with the fairies is going to continue.
Sack. Animate. Sack Mutavault. Not what you want to do against the deck that blows up your lands.
No. This is your favourite deck in the entire world, because lands are dying.
Lands should die. Why do they
Sicken
exist?
Me. You sicken me.
Kieren
Go
Lewis,
play Hearthstone
15.
where there are no lands for you to hate.
This is a pretty miserable matchup for Kieren. If you don't have an Aether Vial. But if you have an Aether Vial, it's like an amazing matchup. Because you don't have to care about your lands as much.
So Kieren is going to have some decent sized merfolk here. He's going to attack into and force the jump. Harbinger of the Tides is going to
Bounce a token.
bounce a token. And this Bitter Blossom is going to do a reasonable amount of damage to Lewis.
But he's getting some amount from the Shambling Vent.
But there's nothing to stop the Shambling Vent from crashing in. If Kieren had played a second Lord, they could have kept the Shambling. He could have kept the Shambling Vent back. Leon's getting cashed in, and bye bye Harbinger of the Tides.
And just an attack for 2.
Yeah, and there's Lingling Souls. This is over.
Both sides of Lingling Souls.
There's just so many flying bodies for Kieren to deal with. Okay, so let's look to sideboarding then, because this game is moving to a close.
I think Lewis will probably decide in Damnations. Maybe. I don't think anything else.
No.
He could decide in
Campbell,
Silence
no,
if he
for
really
sure.
is worried about the Aether Vial.
He could. Kieren doesn't really have a whole lot. Like Negate, maybe, for some of the boxes. Maybe Unified Will.
Yeah.
Although against all these tokens, that seems sketchy. Time Mage does nothing. Gut Shot does nothing.
No, it's literally just like the one negate.
Yeah. There's nothing to take, like, particularly good to take out either. It's just
No.
this really does seem like does your opening hand contain an Aether Vial? Yes, no. Here comes Shambling once again.
Who's Ludi Brawler?
Is that? That's not.
So Lewis goes back up to 12.
I know who. Yeah, it's Charles.
Yeah.
He
Kieren
used
goes
to
to
be cool,
7.
and then he moved to Japan.
Boo. I mean, was you ever really cool?
It's all right. We got someone from Japan to replace you. We don't need you anymore.
Spreading seas.
Your hero's gone back. So prepare your draft pods.
Sorry, but nobody drafts anymore.
I draft. We've been
Don't
filling up
tell him
draft
that.
pods
Don't
recently.
tell him that.
Oh, sorry. I draft by myself, playing all of the seats. There you go.
Yep.
That's what happens. So you can have one of the 6. You can draft against 7 of me. Won't that be fun for you?
Yeah, that's over.
Kieren scoops that up. Wow. Charles in there with the sick burns in chat. Almost as badly as Kieren just got
damnation. I don't think he's not signing in the early science.
I mean, it's pretty bad. Kieran's just on a fish draw where he's just playing fish.
Yeah.
Looks like Kieran's thinking about the Relic of Progenitus, but I don't think they're coming in. He might just run it back as is even.
Oh, I'd probably put the negate in because it's just there's too many high impact non-creature spells in this deck.
You're right. Your boy Ian is not playing.
No, he doesn't play any Magic. He just drafts. He barely plays Commander.
That is the best Magic. He plays Commander occasionally.
He does not play 60 card constructed formats very often. Never see him play Modern very much anymore. Sometimes. He doesn't play Standard anymore.
He stopped playing Standard after I catted him to death many consecutive times and made him sad. I think every single time we had any kind of Standard tournament, we were on the sort of win and you get prizes, lose and you get nothing thing, and I catted him to death every time that happened. I think that destroyed Standard. He sold them and he's rolling in cash. Literally rolling in it.
Well, no, he still has some fat stacks as well. He just lets other people borrow them.
He has been loaning out a lot of fetch lands. He's basically the library now. Since you've gone, he's turned into a librarian.
I mean, someone's got to replace, like, Rob, right? Yeah, I guess. There's a silver lining to everything.
But not to this situation for Kieren. Kieren is looking dangerously like he might have to rely on his tiebreakers to see if he can make top 8.
He won't get it if he gets knocked down, I think. Norwich.
Oh, no,
not EU anymore. Oh, I see how it is.
We're still EU. It's just the racist fuckwits in the north got lied to, and
it's all the old people's fault as well.
It is quite a lot of old people's fault. Still, President Trump, right?
What a guy.
I mean, I thought we were going to look like the biggest idiots of the year, like the country that's going to be a laughing stock. And then the USA, they had our backs, man. They bailed us out.
It's the downfall of Western civilization.
Everyone forgot about Brexit after that.
Lewis's hand looks quite slow. But Kieran's
Jesus, you're living under Trump. That's an image I didn't want in my head. A fat orange blob sort of draped all over you. Ugh. I'm a very literal person. Good use of twit as an insult. I appreciate that coming from an American. That's a quality insult.
I hope Kieren wins. Please win.
Yeah. I think everyone's rooting for the hometown hero. Because the Dream Crusher coming in from out of town.
Ugh, no land.
Oh, this is looking bad for Kieren. If only he could have ID'd. Safest time in history.
Sure.
I would say that, you know what, 10, 20 years ago was safer. But we're now talking politics and world history and, you know, sociology.
Yeah, it does pretty well.
Well, to be fair to Nefariacs, they were pretty crazy, but at least they spread their crazy somewhere quite a long way away. Like the question was talking about specifically English-speaking countries. And here's the Turn 1 Inquisition, and oh boy. Yeah, you take the easy merfolk to cast that also draws you a card.
Probably. I wouldn't mind taking the spreads.
Yeah. Kieran's also
you just go,
yeah, it doesn't matter. A bit of blossom. Like, this is brutal. There is a Cavern of Souls, which is good. At least Kieran's going to be able to play things for a time.
Just get some merfolk in there.
Yeah.
Not like this. Okay.
So
why not the? I suppose it turns off both lands.
Yeah, it does. The fact is that Kieren has no pressure at all, and he's going to get beaten down by fairies, which he can't answer or deal with or race.
You can race them. As long as his creatures live. Which they will for now. Let's just hope there's no... Oh, there's a basic land. No, there's a Golden Shrine.
It's better. Yes.
18 to 19. 18 to 16 to 19. Oops. There's that small box, isn't it? Yeah.
So yeah, everyone sacrifice a creature and then sacrifice a land. So there goes the Spreading Seas Islands and the thing that gives Island Walk.
Yeah, Kieren just got wrecked. Oh, and they both lose life.
Yeah, they do. There's another Lord that gives Island Walk. Woo! 2/2s. Yeah, Kieren has been very unlucky that he's had to mulligan heavily both games versus a Pox deck. And there's another one.
Oh God!
Yeah, this is over.
That's it. That's got to be backbreaking.
Okay, we found a Mutavault, which is better than nothing.
Oh, and Lingering Souls too. Gonna be real fun trying to get past all of this.
You're not going to get past all of this, you're just going to die. Nice catch, bro.
Poor Kieren.
Yeah, this is miserable. I wouldn't. Kieren is very level-headed and relaxed and things, but I think a lesson man would be incredibly salty. There's another small box.
Oh God, there's another small box.
Force him to pay 1 for it with the Curse Catcher. No, he's just giving it up. No, he's not. Okay, he's just sacrificing his lands. There go the millions of fairies and spirits and
and just degenerate stuff. Flagstones. Swing.
Yeah.
5 down to 3.
Gotta say, I like this Puck stack.
It is very good.
And Kieren has scooped it up. So Kieren has, despite having being in a position where a draw would guarantee him top 8, has been forced to play, and has got kind of unlucky and sort of dumped out. So it's theoretically, mathematically possible for him to qualify for the top 8, depending on how tiebreakers break. But he's going to be competing with maybe 6 players who can theoretically have better breaks than him.
Oh, what's that?
Don't have standings here, do we?
I do.
You do. Okay. There we are.
So Kieran's tiebreakers is 56 beforehand.
So they'll be better now, but they will.
Game
So you'll have better breakers now, but he's still on 12 points.
No,
So
there were people who had. If one of these two win, they'll probably beat Kieren. Because they have 60.
Yeah. Anyway, it's tricky. Like Kieren is going to have to ride his luck basically to get in, because Lewis Marchbank has secured himself probably top seeds.
Yeah.
With a 5-0-1 record. So fair play to him, I guess. I do apologise.
Alright.
Let's see if we can get someone to come in and talk. Maybe it'd be the dastardly Dream Crusher himself. Anyway, that concludes round 6 for our coverage at least. We will be bringing you coverage of the top 8, which will be happening sort of immediately after the conclusion of round 6. The top 8 will be single elimination, and the player with the highest seeding will have the choice of whether to play or not in each game. So securing a higher seeding for yourself in the top 8 is a big advantage, and it is a big incentive. Anyway, so that's all coming up. Looks like the players are already up out of their seats. Hopefully they'll be ready to come in and chat with us right now. I hear someone approaching. Here is my ugly mug. I will hopefully soon be joined by people with less ugly mugs. It's Max.
Yeah.
And Lewis.
And Kieren again.
And Kieren again. So, Kieren, how does it feel to have your dreams crushed by...
Well, I'm not necessarily. I think I've still got a chance to get in.
You are now relying on tiebreakers, and it's tenuous for you. Right? You had pretty good breakers before, and they'll have got better now.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. But I'm still a villain.
You're absolutely villain. You've got the hometown hero.
Yeah, and I knew the matchup, and he didn't know what I was playing. And yeah, I was like, knowing the matchup would not have helped me really. No, you might have asked harder for the idea.
File will help you if you don't have it. It's kind of hard to climb in.
That one's good. Me not drawing a removal also good. That can happen sometimes. So deck's not actually play that much removal. Just the removal spells that it does play are all like super good. So that's like the key really. But it's definitely bad. Like it's definitely real bad.
That last game, did you chain 3 smallpox together?
Yeah, I almost discarded one of them, and then I was like, no, that's let's cast it. Yeah.
Terrifying soul.
Let's cast it. It'll be
if
fun.
you can't cast spells, you can't do anything.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought I was really hoping that Spreading Seas would get me then.
It almost did.
I was
kind of cocky to take the Silver Gill. I was like, This is good. If I take the Silver Girl...
No, I approved of your choice of the Silver Girl.
Yeah, if I take it
on.
and he doesn't play the Spreading Seas and I get to Smallpox and he's dead. And I think a lot of Mythic players will actually play the creature, so it's good that definitely good that you play the Spreading Seas, but yeah, it was good for me to take the Draw the Godless Shrine as well. So, because I was bricking it, I was like, come on,
Not like this, please.
in we go. So, but it's the advantage of playing Spreading Seas in your deck, right? You have an aggro deck, you can beat them down, then every now and then you're like, oh, you don't get to play. And like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I did last round. Was it last round? Or yeah, last round was against Burn, and we kept to one lander. And it got Spreading Seas.
Yep. I had a similar thing with Burn. Kept one lander, got destroyed, and so don't get to play. Wonderful.
Happens. Yeah.
So, yeah. Do we know? I saw table 4 ID'd, but what points were they both on?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure everyone was on 12 points, pretty much down around there. So if everyone had ID'd, and I think everyone else at that point, it was a lock. It was a clean cut.
And now I've screwed up.
Now there is no clean
Screwed up
cuts.
the rest of like the.
It makes sense.
You've given other tables something to play for.
Yeah, it makes
the chance to
Yeah,
eliminate
that's true. The Bringer of Hope and Sadness.
Makes it exciting for him.
Given DCI event report procedure as well. It's like, whoa, 6 people probably. It's probably a lot of people on that bracket. I would imagine.
Yeah, it is.
Given it's a 6-round tournament and it's only just over the threshold for 6, right? So
44
it should
people.
be
44
very,
players.
yeah. So it's pretty clean normally the cut, and now it's not. So
Yeah.
I imagine it's not too happy about that. It's just probably it's great.
It's all going to be fine. Somehow. I don't know.
I have to tell you, the chat were not rooting for you.
Sweet. That's what I like to hear.
That's just kind of comes with the territory when you're playing.
So yeah, one person who has the record of 4-2 will now make it into the top 8. It could be Kieren, it could be someone else.
There are many worthy people.
There are a lot of people on that record. So people cheering for the fishies. That's pretty rare.
People were actually cheering for fish.
People love fish.
Well, we were saying fishes.
No one
Fishes
loves
the
fish.
Fish is the deck I was
Apart
going to play, but I like this deck too much. So
Rigged.
so that's the main reason I chose to play it. But
Okay, so what matchups don't you want to see for your box deck then?
things with good lands in. So although it might seem pretty good, Scapeshift is just like awful, real bad because they just put too many lands into play and you can't tax them.
There's a fair bit of Scapeshift out
Yeah,
there.
there's one player who ID'd on the 8th table, and if he comes in 8th, I imagine I'll probably be first heading in, so we'll probably get paired.
Yeah,
and
you
then
probably
I'll
get
play. So being on the play against it makes it winnable, but it's not great. Eldrazi Tron as well, stuff like that. Just fast mana decks, basically. Are real bad.
Not seeing too much Eldrazi Tron.
Tron has not turned up today.
I
It's surprising,
saw
there's a fair
like 2
amount in the
people.
area.
I saw a couple on the bottom tables, but I didn't see any towards the top. So yeah,
Counters Company's been doing really well.
yeah, that one's pretty good. But
That's a good matchup for you, isn't it?
yeah, so
Yeah, Smallpox is pretty good. It takes out a land.
if you're
and
on the play and you
versus
take a
powers.
land and a mana dog, they're dead. Yeah, I played into like the Grumpy Bowman, and I thought season 1 turn 1, and he shows me a hand of land, mana dork, and a bunch of like really expensive cards, so like Rebel Arc and Collector Company stuff. So I take one of the mana dorks, and he kind of frowns and goes, okay. He plays his land in his mana dork, and I attack and cast Smallpox. His English is really bad, and my Smallpox is Japanese, so I'm trying to explain what they do, and I'm like, I'll just call the judge. So the judge explains it to him, and the only English I heard him say, like, the entire day, because I spoke to him again later on, he didn't really say anything, was him burying his head in his hands and going, why is this happening? It was pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I'm quite a fan.
What else do we know about that's locked up in the top 8s?
There's
some standings somewhere.
there's a lantern control player.
What was that?
Yay!
Yeah.
That's
Ooh.
fine.
You just file past them and hope they don't have ensnaring bridge. You're
That
fine.
one's how many ceremonies, rejections, and Hercules recalls do you have?
None.
You thought Lantern wouldn't come up and you didn't prepare, huh?
I mean, artifact decks are really good against you, and I don't think it's worth sideboarding for them because it's just a lost cause.
I think rejection's like a bit better because it's quite good against Eldrazi as well, but it's still awkward. It's still not
That's
nice.
actually the
Oh wait, no, I did add one ceremonious rejection, so I do have one.
One is
actually.
enough. They'll only draw one bridge. Go away. So,
Oh, we hope.
But spell pierce negate. You'll be
We've got at least one burn in the top 8.
sweet.
Which was that, Cowley?
Joe Cowley has made it all the way.
Nice.
I think there is a bring to light version of Scape Shift in the top
Oh,
eight.
sure, like the old school.
The old school
Control.
one. Control.
That's sweet.
I don't know what Matthew Hunt is playing.
One Counters Company. Right at the top.
Yeah, Counters Company right at the top.
Yeah. So,
Alright.
so it's basically just all one-off decks.
It looks like we've got a really diverse field for the top eight.
really wide field, which is kind of what you expect PPTQ. I think people playing what they know the best and
What they like.
what they like.
Oh, Matthew Hunt is the Lantern player. Okay,
Oh, yeah, sure.
that'll be it.
So
You guys finished quite quick, didn't you?
Yeah, it was fairly brief.
There wasn't actually magic to be played.
yeah,
It's which of these spells am I not casting? All right, all of them. Good. Next turn.
Yeah.
can happen.
I think game one. I think you. I don't think I saw any smallpoxy cards in game one, did I?
No,
You-
no
you
blood
could-
gas.
it
It
could have
kind
been.
of opened up.
Could have
Lingering
been
Souls?
black. Could have been black dead.
Right, except for like bit of blossom, lingering souls, etc. There was no smallpox or blood gas. I don't think. Although there was Liliana.
Blood Dance.
So yeah.
There was Liliana. Oh yeah, blood gas was.
Some tokens lists run some number. Of
Liliana, right? Sure, that's true. Although it has been a while since I've seen tokens, so I'm not 100% sure. What
Tokens used to be really popular in our store meta,
Yeah, it did.
but that's sort of gone.
I love tokens, but no, it's kind of awkward right now. It's not the best.
You'd just be better off playing Abzan.
Probably, yeah, or just something that is able to just interact early. That's the issue with tokens. Very good when it gets going, but yeah, doesn't have any ways of generating like loads of value other than by making more than one creature, which just isn't what one's about right now, unfortunately.
What's has there been any Death's Shadow? I've not seen any.
I played against.
I have not seen a single copy of Death Shadow so far, but that doesn't mean it's not there.
My round 2 opponent was playing it, and he's quite good. I recognise him too, so I've played against him before. But yeah, that match was kind of horrible for him as well. So. And I don't know how well he's doing. I didn't see him towards the top tables. So it's Chung Li Cheng, I think his name is. I don't know whereabouts he finished.
He is down at 23 before this round, so he's out of top 8
Yeah,
contention.
he's so dead. Shouts to Chung Li Cheng. Cool guy. I don't even know his name. Chung Yo Cheng. There you go.
Looking at tiebreakers.
Oh no, there's not that many local players up in the top.
There's not, I'm afraid.
Wow.
It's-
No.
A lot of players have travelled from Cambridge, apparently.
Yeah.
Playing against a couple of people who said they've come from Cambridge.
A lot of our store's local modern players haven't shown up though, to be fair. A lot of people that were playing on Friday night or whatever, they're not here.
Interesting. Still a big amount,
Yeah.
especially given
44.
like the location. Like, very out of the way.
What are you talking about? This is perfectly
Yeah.
situated,
Yeah.
convenient for
Perfect.
everyone.
Part of the country.
Roads, railways, airport, we've got it all. You can get here if you don't mind being stuck behind a tractor for 5
Yeah,
hours.
road, railway.
No motorway.
We have a road.
Yeah, it is a good road. It is a new road.
They have actually now made it so you can overtake the tractor you're stuck
Yeah,
behind.
exactly, which is really exciting. Now it takes like 3 hours to get over here instead of like 5, so that's really good.
I know we saw people from outside Norfolk recently, and that was a shock. I know.
Outsiders.
Outsiders.
Do you not like build a giant wall to keep them out?
We tried.
I've been outside of
I did see a giant wall.
from Norfolk.
I did
What are you
see.
talking about? You have
I'm
the
in
traditional
London.
Norfolk look.
Yes.
Look.
What? The traditional Norfolk look.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah, did see the giant wall when I came in, but it didn't seem very effective. Like,
It's not.
bit of
It
disrepair.
turns out building a wall around an entire county high enough to keep people out is really difficult.
Yeah.
Like, that would be hundreds of miles of wall. Like, who would be stupid enough to build that?
Is
Adrian.
there still around
A couple of people.
Yeah,
What does it say?
it's 18 minutes.
I am gonna
18
actually
minutes.
grab some food because I'm starving.
Right.
So I have to actually go to the cash machine as well.
Well, you guys are welcome to keep me company and fill airtime, or I can turn the stream off, and I can also go and get food.
Whichever you like.
I imagine you want food.
I have
Oh, you've
Jaffa
got
cakes.
Jaffa cakes.
I mean, I have
Undisclosed.
Yeah.
undisclosed orangey
Biscuit slash
cake
cakes.
things.
Biscuit/cakes.
Other brands of orangey cake biscuit things are available.
Straighten up the Athena logo there. Do it with a wash.
Display, yeah. There you go.
Oh, it's a bit dusty, isn't it?
A little bit dusty. So there's a box of Modern Masters over there. We could crack that open. That'd be
That has been saved for a special event.
oh, that is exciting.
Or a draft at some point, probably.
That will be sweet.
Which one? Modern Masters 2017?
2015.
It's 2015.
I know.
The superior format.
The superior
that format
format.
is wonderful.
The format is great,
Yes, that's.
and there is not very much of that left.
No, absolutely not. It's
So-
very limited.
Keep your eye on the store. They will announce it soon. Speaking of stuff the store's doing, at this point I can plug.
We're going to plug some events.
Yeah. Tomorrow, X-Wing stream for people that like moving tiny plastic spaceships around a tactical
I
board.
think that's most people.
That sounds like most people. Apparently, it's a great game. I have not played it yet myself. So Elliot Baker and David Lincoln will be streaming that tomorrow, starting about 11 local time. If you're in America, that's in your weird hours that don't make sense. Anyway, yeah, that should be good fun. We've got our Ixalan pre-release coming up, so I mean that's still a way off. That's 23rd of September is
23rd.
the release date.
Yeah.
So we'll have 6 pre-releases that weekend, starting at midnight, and then the main event will be streamed at 11 a.m. So it'll be George Marriott, John May, and Jamie Rodriguez streaming that. It should be good. I will be playing. Hope to see some of you there.
I'll be judging that one, so I'll be there.
Judging. Who'd judge?
Judging is a noble cause, and judging pre-releases
You
is
know
the
what?
best.
I agree.
Pre-release is the best fun to judge.
Yeah, to be fair, that's not bad.
It's exciting. New cards.
New cards.
People open shiny masterpieces and things.
Not next land, there won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, not next time. That's sad.
There are no shiny
But
masterpieces.
dinosaurs. So yeah, it's all a
You
wash.
could open a shiny dinosaur.
Why include masterpieces in the set if the set is a masterpiece?
It does
It's
look
got
quite
dinosaurs and
good.
pirates.
Yeah, I like
then,
that. That could have been the punchline for the set, like the
Yeah.
tagline underneath.
that would have been alright.
I like that. Yeah.
They should hire me.
And there is a planeswalker that looks like it is a pirate riding a dinosaur.
Yes, yeah. There's the dinosaur knight. They've only spoiled the
Planeswalker
planeswalker.
deck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've spoiled the. How would I say it? The not so great one.
Yeah.
So, it'll be interesting to see what
It's
the new
great
one
if you're
does.
playing in limited and you've got but you can't get it.
You can't get it in limited. Yeah. If only good. If only good. I mean, didn't people play the intro deck Nissa in the sideboard of their standard ramp deck? I've seen that before.
Did they?
Yeah, because she comes in on like 5 or 6 or something, and she +3s and gains life, so she's enormous. So people have played that card.
There you go.
This one.
Oh, she's not actually a pirate.
Whatley. Is it Whatley?
Huatl. Huatli. Dinosaur Knight. So that's kind of
Huatli.
Aztec-y.
Yes, it is. Definitely a Mesoamerican sort of vibe.
So put 2 +1/+1 counts up to 1 target dinosaur you control. It doesn't even have a way to make dinosaurs.
But that's the rest of your deck is dinosaurs, so
I figured so.
that's fine.
Target dinosaur you control punches something. And then dinosaur creatures you control get +4. Oh no, not creatures. You control get +4/+4 until end of turn.
So dinosaur instants get +4 as well.
They do.
Great. Try and explain that one in some version.
Anyway, there you go.
Yeah, she's super cool. I'm looking forward to the.
I'm looking forward to
I'm
actually
excited,
getting one
yeah.
that's good.
They're called Boros
Jace
Planeswalker
Ingenious
as well.
Mind Mage.
Yeah.
Hey, this one's not terrible. Like this
Draw a card.
untap all creatures you control.
It's not too bad. Yeah.
That's a +1 as well.
Yeah, there might be some shenanigans you can do there.
Like that's worth keeping. I mean, it does cost 6 mana, but like you can. I mean, theoretically, you can go infinite with the Chain Veil.
Oh, yeah,
You've
like
got
mana.
with some mana docs.
Yeah.
Do you need to like
Maybe.
animate the chainmail into a creature first?
Does Chainmail tap to you?
Is the chainmail taps right away?
Oh yeah, it costs.
I think chainmail also can use once per turn, but that might be alright.
No, it can be used
Use as many times as you want.
Yeah, you just have to
Sure.
untap it, which is why you can do it with Teferi.
So you can install Artifact, your chamber.
Yeah, you can.
Go.
Okay, this is getting more complicated.
Excellent.
I think Paradox Engine and something like that's probably, or Intrude Alarm is the one you want, but I think Chase is a sweet one.
Sunblessed
There's
Melts.
the card I'm really excited about that hasn't got much hype. There's it's an Entrancing Melody, I think. It's blue X sorcery. Gain control of a creature with converted
Yeah,
mana
that
cost
one's
X
cool.
or less. Like, I'm try that
which
in my
colour is it,
modern
sorry?
set. It's blue. There it is. Blue
Oh,
X.
interesting. Oh, yeah, no.
It's like Welcome to the Fold, right? But only because Welcome to the Fold has the ability if you madness it, I think. So
Yeah,
it's
it can
pretty
take
good.
anything if you madness it, right?
I think
Also,
I think if you madness it, it has the X blue. But I
Yeah.
think if you play it for 4, it gains
It's
control of the creature with 2 or
two,
less.
yeah. Sure.
So
I mean,
that's pretty sweet.
Entrancing Melody is pretty sweet. I don't think it's worse than Threads of Disloyalty. It's better than Threads of Disloyalty, although at least you can't disenchant.
Yeah, no, I think so. Threads, if you're taking a 2-drop, is slightly more mana efficient.
Yeah.
But this, it's
more
the same if
versatile.
you're taking a 1-drop, and yeah, you it doesn't stick around to get Abrupt Decade or anything.
You could also just randomly scale up as well and just take like a 3 or a 4.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
that's not
Play
impossible.
for 8, take their Primeval Titan.
Boom.
Yeah.
Fetch 2 Mutavaults in your Mofo.
Okay.
Yeah.
This card I'm really excited about.
Yeah, this card's sweet.
Captain Lannery Storm.
Yes.
Such a this is actually, I'm thinking Commander Mono Red, like this is actually a good ramp for them.
Yeah.
It's
How many attacks you get? Yeah. It's
The fact
actually
that
got,
you like get artifacts as well.
yeah.
There's
like,
loads of
there's
random stuff with
artifact
artifacts.
synergies. Like, I'm excited about this. I think this is.
I think she's actually pretty good for constructed as well. I think you could definitely see her in standard.
Oh yeah, because well, you play her, you attack, she dies probably, but you then get to play your 5-drop on turn
Exactly.
turn 4, or which is really really powerful. And if she doesn't die for some reason,
Well, the fact that you get the is it treasure that she makes?
Yeah.
The fact that you get that before she gets blocked or anything means that you can attack with her and then sack your treasures like shock or fatal push or something. That's actually really cool, and she
Yeah.
gets the buff. So it's kind of interesting, and you can like choose when to buff her and stuff.
Yeah.
So she's super cool.
I definitely going to keep an eye on her. She's real good.
She's definitely cool. Are there like other pirates on all the sets that still stand illegal? Is Kari Zev a pirate?
Karazev is a pirate.
Yeah.
She's
There's like a 2-mana 2/1. Oh, there she is. She's in the related card.
there. She is.
There's like a 2-mana 2/1 that proliferates as well from Aether Revolt. Skyship Plunder, I think it's called.
Oh
one's
yes,
wonderful.
that one's pretty good.
It's 2-mana 2/1 flyer.
How about this guy? What do you think of the new Rob?
he's strong.
Yeah, you get a lot of bobs.
Yeah, this seems like one of the best like substitute bobs that we've had for a while.
Certainly better than Pain Seer. Or
Yeah.
something like that. Though I mean, a glint sleeve siphoner.
That
Good
one's
Sea
good.
Siphons, that's pretty good.
That one's good.
To be honest, I'm always thinking those go in the same deck.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Probably.
Or do they go in your Admiral Bracket Brass
But obviously,
Pirate
as well.
Tribal deck?
It's not about this guy. It's about the dinosaur. Is it Gishark or something?
The one that puts
Oh, God.
all of your dinosaurs to play.
Yeah.
How do you ever cast that card
I'm
in a
firm-
deck that has dinosaurs in it? Like in a deck that has ramp in it, yeah, sure. But
I think if there's like dinosaurs that cost 5 or 6 that you can reasonably cast otherwise, but then also put into play with that, so
well,
it's
there are some that are quite good.
There's like a Doran dinosaur, right?
That's cost 7 though, so it's not quite. This one seems pretty good. It's uncommon. And then there's the 4-mana green one that draws you cards.
Yeah.
Or
There's like
takes
a
damage.
there's like an Inferno Time one, right? There's like one that's Searing Blaze or something.
Yeah,
like that.
exactly. There's one
That's
like that.
pretty good.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's a bad Inferno Titan, but it's still
Right,
a Titan.
yeah.
But I think there's a dinosaur tribal deck out there.
I hope so.
I guess it's unlikely we're going to get any dinosaurs which ramp you. It's not really very dinosaur themed, is it?
This would be a really good set for them to produce a good mana dork, but I don't think they're going to do that ever again.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll get a 1-drop one there.
Ooh, I haven't seen this guy.
Not
yet.
without some kind of significant like something going on. Like we had Honored Hierarchy in Origins,
Ooh.
which had to connect first.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Like maybe if they did like a 1-drop, they could only tap. You could only spend the mana on dinosaurs or something. That would be cool.
Possibly.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Wow.
One for each artifact you control. And it makes clues. It makes
It
treasures.
makes treasures.
It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's a shame that these new like pirates that go well with artifacts aren't in at the same time as like Tiles Tracker, Throne Inspector. Like those are going to be
Yeah,
going,
that's gone.
and we're getting treasures.
Oh, but
We're
that's
getting
what
truths
Frontier
for
is for.
Yeah, you're right. You are right.
No, what Frontier is for mashing every single standard deck you've ever owned
Yeah.
together into one thing.
Combine.
So my Sahili Cap deck,
Yeah.
with my Starford of Nyx deck,
Oh my
with
God.
my Sahili Cap pack, it's such a good. Oh.
I also play Sahili Frontier for this worth, so.
Yeah, but you probably played the good version.
Dig through Chimes. And,
Yeah, you see, I play Oath of Jace, Oath of
Topic.
Chandra.
Ooh, announcement.
Ooh,
Right.
We should probably get
You
on
should
that.
probably be out there for that. I will join you. We'll be back
Follow
on the
it.
stream in a second.
I'm the first.
Good luck, guys.
Thank you. Bye soon.
Okay, we're back. So I can now reveal today's top 8. In first place, we have Lewis Marchbank, who you just saw in here now, who was dream crushing Kieren. In second place, we have Rowan Robinson. Both of these players finished on 16 points. On 14 points, we have Matthew Hunt, who we spoke about was on playing Lantern Control. In fourth place, Tom Clark on 13 points. Joe Cowley, who we saw play Burn earlier, on 13 points. Sean Leigh in sixth on 13 points. And in seventh place, Kevin Donkers, also on 13 points. There were then a lot of players with 12 points. Kieren, who was knocked out of automatic top 8 contention because he was forced to play, actually scraped through it. So Kieren, who we just spoke to, did make top 8. So his dreams were not crushed in the end after all. And Lewis gets away with it again. So there you go. That is our top 8. The only sort of store regular is Kieren. So we have to root for fish if we want a local person to take our PPTQ. There you go.